Still nice weather out. What's going on, guys? For now, I'm going back on the WRX Struts that the car came on, as well as slapping the NT-03s on. Alignment wise, I'm gonna have Chris bring it tomorrow or Tuesday when I'm at work, so I can start driving the car. But I think I'm gonna have to order 3mm spacers. We're gonna see. I think I can drive on them without spacers. I talk really fast. I'm excited. Let's get this car back into summer mode. Always use jack stands, guys. Come on. No reason not to. Lift that from the subframe. Put all the stands up there. Call it a day. Don't be stupid. These guys aren't too bad to swap out. First, you want to take out this guy. It's a little 12. This holds the brake hose on. Take that out so that way there's no stress on it because you're going to be prying this down. Then take your ABS sensor. Zip, zip. Take that guy out. Keep an eye on the hardware. Just move everything so that way when this drops, it has more room to move because you're gonna be unbolting this here, unbolting from up top, this goes down, and pause the visual. Easy way to do all this, by the way, jack up the whole front of the car. Like I have right now, the whole front of the car is up, so that means the sway bar is happy on both sides. Next up, you're gonna take a 19mm impact socket, boom, boom, wrench on the other side, zip the bolts out real quick. Then you want to put the jack into the whole hub. I put it right on the edge of the rotor. Then you want to punch out those 2 bolts real quick. Keep an eye on which goes on top. The hub centric goes on the top. That's your camber adjuster right now. Bottom was just a straight bolt, all right? Then you guys are gonna come up top here, zip those 3 bolts out real quick, and the whole thing's gonna drop. So once it drops down, you gotta grab it and catch it. Like a baby. Then you take your WRX strut and you do the reverse. You fish it up there. It's straightforward. You kind of just finagle it. And now using the jack, you're kind of working this guy up. You gotta kind of massage it up until you get the holes lined up. You can use what's called a lady slipper or a lady finger and kind of get the holes lined up to get your bolts through. And then you want, once these are tightened, then you put your bolts back in for the ABS line as well as the brake line. Tighten them up. And that's one side. That's it. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we're gonna do the other side. There's actually not much height difference, but there's a height difference. That's the stock Forester strut, and that's the WRX strut. A lot of people, what they'll do with my Forester, they'll do WRX struts to lower it, and then people with Imprezas and stuff will take my stock Forester struts, put them on their car to lift it. So Subaru's interchangeability, like a really, really cheap, simple mod people can do. You can typically find used WRX struts for like 200 bucks. Coils are probably about like 800 to 900 minimum, depending on what you get. So $200 struts, throw them on, and you're good. Wheel time. Wheel time. It's wheel time. Yes. So the front's down. Wow, wow. Yeah, I completely forgot how low the WRX Struts actually makes this thing. So the front's done. Now we're gonna move on to the back. Just gonna jack it up from the diff, pull those struts out real quick, throw them in, and yeah. And now, very similar to the front, 2 bolts on the bottom, the 3 bolts up top, pops right out. To get access to those bolts, you pop this little cover up, move it to the side, and there's foam here, little hat with 3 bolts. Instead of a bolt holding the brake line on, it's a little spring clip, so you kind of just gotta pry it up. You can kind of roll it on itself up against the brake line. Yay. So now that's out, just pop that free. 2 bolts here, you gotta play with them, you gotta impact them out, and then you gotta work them out, and then hammer them out, and then the 3 bolts up top, which I showed you. So, yeah. So I got Jonathan holding that. Thanks, buddy. And then just gonna zip off these 3 nuts, and it should drop right down. And then, so these are the original Forester struts. These are called butt spacers, SAGGY butt spacers. They're like 3/8 thick, just plastic. You can get them anywhere. So these basically just get rid of like the little sag that these cars get. So I'm transferring this over to the WRX strut. Come on, John. So yeah, basically spacer. You feed this on up, and then you come back up top. You tell your assistant push it up. Then you just put your nuts back on. You put your little sound cap on. Little sound flap back on. And that's it. Now we go back outside. Hey, buddy. Then you gotta jack it up a little bit. Line up the holes, take your bolts. Boom, boom. And unlike the front had a camber bolt on the top. These are just both the same kind of bolt, doesn't matter, top or bottom. Take a little hammer. Back up. And put your 2 nuts back on. 19 in the front, 19 in the rear. Those look good. Wow. But yeah, I had these wheels on the Accord and they never fit right. Jonathan remembers the white wheels on the Accord, but now I have the same size, but they fit right on the car. Wow. Wow. Well, RPF ones did me good. Now they're going into deep storage. We're gonna go take quick pictures of the car. I am excited for this car season. I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna take a quick couple pictures. That's it, guys. Forester's back on the WRX Struts as well as the Enekei NT-03s. Check them out on Instagram. Check me out on Instagram. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Cool. Bye, guys.